Welcome back to another episode of Streamer Stories. Today I sat down with GoatR2 to talk about his journey, where he started, where he's at now, and the big goals he's chasing for the future. Let's jump in. All right, what's up, man? Introduce us.
What's up?
Tell me who you are, dude.
My name is Ryan. On the internet, it's GoatR2. A little bit about me. I started streaming about 7-8 years ago. I'm also a registered nurse. I have a family, a wife and kids. My wife is very active in my streams. Her name's Daytona. I got a 5-year-old named Roman, and I got a 2.5-year-old named Leia. So boy and a girl. Just kind of trying to make this whole streaming thing work, man.
And you've done a pretty good job. Like I got to see you go full time, which is pretty cool. I started watching you before I started streaming. And then you were one of the huge inspirations on like, hey, streaming is a huge possibility, but you've been a inspiration with like your content, your streams, like you're always
Thanks,
a vibe.
man.
So it's really cool to see you go full time after watching you before I even started.
Yeah, dude, the whole thing is just a crazy like journey, ups and downs. It's still, even now, dude, even being full time now, it's still lots of ups and downs. It's just kind of figuring out as you go, man.
Let's go back to the beginning though, like kind of when you first started streaming. What made you get into it?
Man, it actually started for me a really long time ago. Like the first ever person I saw like doing video games as a job was back when I played this game called World of Warcraft. I grew up playing that game, and so it's actually where my username came from. Goat came from a guild that I ran in that game.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, I was probably like
cool.
freaking 13 when I made that. So, but yeah, dude, I saw there was a guy named Swifty, him and there's another guy named Bajira, and they were like World of Warcraft content creators. They made like YouTube videos. So the first thing I ever uploaded was actually a World of Warcraft like montage of me fighting, and so that's kind of how it started. But as far as streaming goes, my first ever stream was inspired by Ninja for sure. Just kind of starting off.
Yeah, one of the goats.
Yeah. And I was really good at Fortnite when it came out, and I was watching a lot of him and Dakota's, and so
yeah, he's a cool guy too.
Yeah, he is. And so that's basically how it started, man. Just kind of getting inspired by those guys early on in the Fortnite scene.
And so you never streamed WoW at all? It just went straight into Fortnite?
If I did, it was maybe like 1 or 2, but it wasn't on this channel. It was like a different username and stuff. So I don't have like a record of it anymore. But yeah, I maybe did like 1 or 2 little WoW streams.
That's pretty cool. So did you ever get into like any of Tim the Tatman's WoW streams when he was doing it back in the day?
Oh yeah. I've been watching Tim for a long time too. A lot of the guys will still go back and stream some WoW, like when do like hardcore or stuff like that when like a new game mode drops in that game. It's crazy how popular that game still is, dude.
Dude, isn't it crazy? I remember as a kid, like it was big. Like even my stepdad was playing it way back when.
Yeah.
And that was one of the first games like I really got into Tim the Tatman because he was playing it.
Yeah, no,
and that's kind of where it all took off.
Great content creator, man.
Bro, one of the best. That is by far my favorite streamer of all time.
Really? Yeah. No, I mean, dude, he's up there. He's on that Mount Rushmore of streamers for me.
Yeah, dude. probably has to be one of the greatest. I mean, obviously for Fortnite, right? Ninja has to be the one.
Yeah.
But all in all,
sure.
content, Tim's it, man. And me and Chalk talk about it quite a bit, where it's just want to be the streamers where you can stream anything and people are still gonna show up. Like it doesn't matter. Like Absolutely. I was in one of your streams. You were playing what was that game? It was like a knockoff Fortnite. It was a battle royale version, an old school battle royale.
Oh, maybe like Realm Royale.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was just a goofy game, bro.
Yeah.
And I was looking at your viewership, and you still have 500 people over on Twitch. You have all the viewers over on TikTok. My dude, that's crazy. And me and Chuck were talking about it that night. I was like, that's the point that I want to get to, where it doesn't matter what I'm playing. People are there to hop in and just vibe.
Right. I actually was talking to one of my mods recently. They were like, what would you do if, Fortnite continues trending downward? Like, would you, what would be the game plan? It's like, I feel like at the point that we're at right now with like the community that we have built, I feel comfortable streaming like whatever game we're having fun with, man. And like that's a point that I got to that I'm super like blessed to be at. Like we have this core community, and so like they're just kind of down to watch us play games on whatever it is, you know, whatever's like trending, or if it's a maybe just an off the wall game, whatever type of night. So doing stuff like that is fun, and if that ever happened, I think that would be my plan. It would just be like, you know, maybe a variety streaming style or play it by ear.
Really? Yeah, see, I wouldn't expect that. I wouldn't expect variety from you. You look like the type of person that just kind of goes all in on one at a time.
Yeah. I think
that's pretty cool, man.
I used to go in all in. I feel like recently I've been enjoying just swapping it up. Oh my gosh, brother. Yo.
Dude, who are these guys?
I don't know, but they want the smoke.
This guy's just hitting me with the car.
I'll help you get this guy real quick. There we go. This guy's hurt. There we go.
Yeah, bro was running me over with the car pretty good. So when you first started streaming, what did that look like for you? Because I know way back when you also did COD. You kind of did a mix of everything. But what did it really look like for you first starting out?
Man, first starting out, I streamed Fortnite. And dude, I mean, I did that. I streamed Fortnite for about a year, and it's crazy now because obviously like TikTok really changed the game, but like growing on Twitch back then was so freaking hard, man. And I didn't necessarily treat it like a job yet. You know, I was kind of just doing it for fun after my nursing shifts.
Right.
And I would stream for like 8 hours, bro, at a time, maybe sometimes 10 hours. And I mean, I think in 1 year, I only got up to like, I want to say like 800 follows.
Really?
Yeah. I was putting in work, dude. It's so different now. Cause if you put that much time in now on like TikTok, for example, you know, I mean, you know how it is.
Oh, absolutely.
It would be a whole different ball game, but that's how I started, just streaming Fortnite. Did that for about a year. I streamed Fortnite. And then this game called Creative Destruction came out, and this was basically like a rip-off version of Fortnite, like Temu Fortnite, basically. And I saw it as an opportunity to kind of like dive into a different game that maybe would, you know, you get higher up on the list, so maybe more people find your stream.
Right.
And it was the craziest thing, dude, because Fortnite streamers started playing that game. And I ended up fighting Tfue in that game. And so after fighting him, a bunch of his chat came over to my stream. And after that day, I ended up averaging, which at the time, I averaged like 30 viewers on Twitch, which was a lot for me. Because before that, the max I was hitting was like 15. So I ended up streaming that game for like another year before I had to quit streaming altogether. And that's kind of where
cool, though.
Yeah. It was cool, man. It was cool playing that, and I after that second year of streaming, I quit. That's when I quit. I had some family health issues. I quit streaming for about a year and a half, and that's kind of where Call of Duty comes into play. After that year and a half, I came back and I rebranded to like the R2, standing for like round 2. And also we had my son, whose name is Roman, and my name is Ryan, so it's kind of like a R2 there as well. So it's like a double meaning for me. And that's kind of where we came back.
I always kind of wondered where the name came from, like the inspiration of it all.
Yep. That's what it's from, man. I get asked that a lot.
Dang.
I get asked if I'm on like controller or something, you know, like the R2.
Right.
I get asked
R2
that all
on the
the
controller.
time.
I hit every single shot on this guy.
Yeah, same.
Every single one.
Wait, he's actually won. There we go. Is that you or them?
Nice. Somebody else got him. Wasn't me.
Oh yeah, he's right here. He's gonna kill me. Oh my gosh, I have no health.
I got a chug jug. If you can get down, we'll hop in the car.
Yeah, dude, I'm so dosed right now.
I'm gonna throw a chug jug on you real quick.
Here. We'll
it might be best to just
our
dip.
life. I'll swap seats. Actually, no, wait. We could just go. Superman's on us too now.
If you had to pick a moment of your streaming career where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna send it. Now's the time. Do you have one of those moments that you can remember?
I do. It was Man, I got on TikTok super early, like back in like when it first became TikTok from I forget what it was called beforehand, but
I think it was like Musically, right?
Yeah. I started posting content on there, and this was like kind of during the time where I had quit streaming. And I was like, dude, I'm getting so many views on like my gaming videos. I mean, some of them, dude, from that game called Creative Destruction, I had some hit like almost 1 million, like 700,000 views. This was like super early on in TikTok. And like, I was like, hold on a second. This is probably going to be like the move, you know, going forward.
Right.
And a lot of my friends, you know, made fun of me at the time. Like, dude, that app is like a dancing app and this and that. And I stuck to it. And that is what changed the game. Like being a part of like the TikTok early on, I was like, okay, I'm going to treat this for real. Like my first time around streaming, I didn't like, you know, take it serious, making content. I was just streaming. And the second time around, I prioritized making videos over streaming. And that kind of changed the game for me.
Yeah, and I think your content as a whole, like you have some of the best content when it comes to quality, how you recognize your content specifically.
Right. The replay mode helps out with that.
That guy's actually kind of crazy.
Wooing us. Yeah.
Good stuff, bro. That guy hit every shot.
Yeah, they were sweating.
Yeah, he's a good player. But yeah, like your content as a whole, man, like really watching your content anytime, and Chalk even said it in the last video, is you know when you're rolling up to a Bush Season video, you know when you're rolling up to a GoatR2 video. Like it's recognizable. You know exactly what you're going to get from those.
I appreciate that, dude.
It's too true, man.
There's no way.
I just wanted to get a...
That is too good, bro. Okay, that was just rude. He did not have to hit you like that. That was so extra. All right, hold on. Let's get him, bro. There we go.
Nice.
Mr. Anonymous. He had both the medallions, dude. This man
yeah, he was sweating.
We're just trying to have a conversation over here.
Yeah, bro. People don't care.
Yo, I'm actually just going to go this way, buy your card, and distribute you so you don't have to worry about it. Also, I think it's important for the algorithm to recognize your style. I think that is also important, not just people watching it.
Right. No, I would agree. I mean, it's very hard to find that, though. So what did that look like finding for you? Where you knew, like, hey, this is the style of content I want to put out. This is what I'm going to brand myself with.
Yeah.
And that way everybody knows, hey, this is a GOAT video.
I think for me, it started off... so I actually, most of my followers, a lot of people don't know this, but most of my followers on TikTok are actually Call of Duty still.
Really?
Yeah, I made Call of Duty content for a couple years on TikTok, and that's really when I grinded TikTok the most. Like even now, I don't post nearly as consistently as I used to when I first started out, but I also just don't have as much time now that I used to, you know, with 2 kids now and stuff.
Yeah, it's a huge game changer.
Yeah. But just starting out, I would make these top 5 videos of like the most broken weapons in Call of Duty history. And that series literally changed the game for me, bro. I had so many like popular Call of Duty creators commenting on it. Like they wanted me to keep going with the series. And so that alone kind of got me really into like making videos and staying consistent, because I was making top 5 videos. You know, I'd do top 5 strongest weapons in Warzone history, and then I'd go into like the top 5 SMGs or AR, whatever it was. It was helping me like just kind of stay consistent. So I think finding a series or something like that is pretty important. It can help people stay consistent. Like if you're struggling to think of video ideas, coming up with a simple series alone, like for example, I guess not even just my content, but Bush Season, he does that series of I Don't Miss, you know, stuff like that. Having that is important. And I used to do this one for like the gun sounds, where I'd ask my random duo to make a gun sound. And then, you know, that was like my series for Fortnite. But
yeah, those were good too.
Yeah, just
it gets people
like
engaged on who you are as a streamer and your humor. So it really shows them more of just playing Fortnite and sweating it out.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's one thing that people don't think about with you is you're a really sweaty player.
I appreciate that. That's actually one of my favorite comments that I'll get sometimes. Is someone will hop in and be like, I didn't realize you were actually good at the game.
Yeah. Yeah, like people sleep on you as being a good player just because you're really content focused, you're funny, and you're really engaging with the chat. Like that's one thing that is crazy is like how much you really engage.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's my focus, and it will always be my focus, to be honest. Like, I do love getting competitive with Fortnite, and like, I think I could do pretty well if I, you know, played maybe a little more competitive. But that's just not like where I enjoy the game the most. I enjoyed like the memes that come with playing Fortnite and like all the random like fun things that happen, you know, and like sharing that with the chat. That's the fun part for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, you do a great job at it. I mean, there's not enough good things I could say about you. There's so much to say. And really, like, whenever you responded to the message of saying, yeah, I would do it, bro, I fangirled out a little bit. I told Chalk, I was like, bro, guess who just said they would run it? And it was just exciting because, like I said, I've looked up to you in the content world for a while and just seeing, like, the success that you've had. And there's a reason for it, right? Like, people can say so many great things about you and it's not enough.
Thanks, man.
It's really cool.
I love, I mean, even like when you sent me that, like, or the message to do it, I mean, dude, just obviously I don't know you guys that well, but just like through, you know, TikTok and like, you know, our like brief chats and stuff, but like what you guys have done and like the way y'all have all built your communities and like just watching from the outside in, I respect the hell out of you guys. So
like, as far as the TikTok Fortnite streaming goes, you've been at the top for a while. And the top looks different for everybody, but you've been one of the top Fortnite creators on TikTok for, I mean, as long as I can remember. Thanks, and man. You've done really well. So like, how do you make that work? Like, how does that look for you on your side?
Man, I think it's hard. I feel like for me specifically, the biggest challenge, I guess, is like just being a parent first, right? And like, obviously you want to prioritize content when it comes to like streaming and stuff as a content creator. I'm not saying for me, but I'm saying like if someone gets into streaming, that's got to be like your main focus. So for me, the tricky part is making sure obviously that I'm still prioritizing family time and also having a good schedule for my content and like the things that I want to get done on this side of it. So just kind of coming up with a good plan with my wife, and you know, that it's kind of trial and error, dude. There's been so many things that we've like tried out, or different schedules, or you know, editing times, things like that, and it's something that we still continue to try to figure out, to be honest, man, because as the kids get older, they're changing, and it's just something I got to continue to figure out too.
Well, because life is so different every week, especially when you have young kids, because they're forever changing.
Yeah.
And always growing, so it's really difficult, and that's why I tell people all the time, like that's been the biggest struggle of mine, is trying to learn how to be a father and a streamer all at the same time.
Yep.
Because it was easy working a full-time job, right? Like I knew as soon as I was off work, it was done. I didn't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, you just clock out, man.
Yep. Now it's like you find yourself in other streams.
Yep.
Or you're trying to talk to other creators to try and collab, or whatever it looks like.
And man, because you're a dad also, and there's something I try to remind myself of is like when I'm feeling like, dang, I'm not doing enough, or maybe I'm feeling like, oh, my videos aren't performing well, or I don't know, I'm not being consistent as I want to be. I think about it, I'm like, man, there's really not that many creators that have that are parents, you know what I mean?
Right.
When I like looking up, I mean, like if you're looking at the top of the creator scene, not too many are parents. So it's hard to compare yourself to people that don't have necessarily the responsibility of taking care of kids as well. And I'm not saying that to knock them at all. I'm just saying, like, I think it's important to understand like what we have going, you know what I mean?
It is extremely hard. I mean, that's definitely been oh my gosh, these stupid birds. He's cracked right here.
Yep, he's one. Nice. Dude, we are wrecking this lobby. Nice.
Nice. This lobby's kind of scary, man.
Yeah, we've been cleaning it up.
What's going on right now? It's 12:30 in the afternoon and people are going absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, it's too early for all that, bro.
But what is so for you, man? Like, what has been the easiest part, like trying to keep it dialed in?
Just the goals that I have in place for myself and like where me and my wife are hoping to be here in a couple years.
Right.
You know, like I want to be able to hopefully stay full time. I'm really enjoying being full time and like being able to spend more time with my kids. That has been a absolute game changer for me, dude.
Bro, it's a huge blessing.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, dude, being able to like spend so much time with them at home, and I don't take that for granted at all. My only thing is like now my focus moving forward is going to be more YouTube, just because I realize the importance of like passive income, and you can't always be live, especially like when the kids get older. You want to take vacations, and you can't have to worry about being live to be streaming, and I gotta have, you know, another way to keep it going and bring my wife home from work again. She recently went back to nursing as well, so being able to have her full-time at home would be awesome. So that's a goal.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I'm glad you're figuring it out. Once you figure it out, let me know. And
still working on it, bro.
I'll try to figure it out as well. Cause I mean, it's hard. I went full time really quick. I started streaming, and bro, you're gonna laugh whenever I tell you how fast I went full time. I hit 8,000. I hit 8,000 followers and went full time. I started streaming in April of last year, and then in June I took vacation at my job, which I hated my job at this point anyways.
Oh, okay.
And so I took vacation, came off vacation. I told my boss, like, hey, I'm actually gonna take a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
And then I just never went back. I just stayed on vacation. We're still on vacation. So really streaming for 3 months before I went full time.
Wow, dude, that might be the fastest transition ever, or that I've heard.
Bro, it was crazy scary.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those things where I knew, and so I just went with it. Which obviously, right, like even now, like I could have done a lot more growing. Good shots, bro. GG's,
brother. Let's go.
I could have taken a lot more time, but it was just one of those things where it's like, all right, let's run it.
Yeah. No, that's good, man. I mean, obviously you were in a good spot to be able to do that.
What is a big thing you would say about your community, or how they keep you going? Because I mean, my community is a huge part of the reason I stream every day, right? If there wasn't a single person watching, like I would still love playing the game. I'd still be a gamer. But as far as streaming, right, like everything that goes into it, without the community there, it would be extremely difficult to just stream.
Oh,
like, you can have viewers, but the community itself is what really makes you going, or keeps me going.
I to be honest with you, I cannot say enough about them. Like where my stream is at, obviously would not be anywhere without like the love that they've shown over the years. And what I like most about the way my stream grew is I was able to, like, dude, we've had, so in chapter 3, that's when my stream kind of like started taking off, and that's kind of like when I hit partner numbers and stuff like that, and that's when most of the core community found the stream. And so we have like a big group that have been there for years now. And they still coming in every night, hanging out. Some of them don't even play Fortnite anymore, but just like tuning in because it's just like it's like one big crew, man. It's awesome. So being able to grow at like a steady pace and just continue adding onto that and building off that has been really cool, man. We've had this is I guess it's not off topic, but we've had people like meet through squad games, like a Discord channel, squad up channel.
Yeah.
And just the amount of friendships that have been made through the Discord. And I mean, dude, we have a couple that's getting engaged that met through viewer games.
Bro, that is actually crazy.
Yeah, I'm not able to make their wedding. Their wedding's coming up. It's actually one of my mods now. They're getting married, and it would have been cool to be able to go to the wedding, but yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's coming up this year.
That's really cool, man. Finding love in Fortnite.
Yeah. It's freaking wild, man. Everybody calling me a matchmaker over here. No.
People don't think about the friendships that there actually are in gaming. Like one of my best friends I met while playing PUBG, and still talk to him all the time, and just a really cool person. And met this total stranger from just running PUBG.
Yeah, dude, it's insane how you can get the. I mean, people try to knock it all the time, but dude, I've had so many like real great friendships that started through gaming. I've flown to Pennsylvania to meet like some of my gaming buddies, like IRL, when I was in high school, and dude, I mean, we instantly clicked. It was like, you know, it didn't matter in game IRL. It was the same, man. It was cool.
Bro, that is really cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People just really don't understand. Like, unless you really are a gamer or in this world, like fully being able to understand it is one of the hardest things.
Yeah. I don't even try to explain. When people ask me what I do, I'm like, so, you know what? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, people watch you play video games?
I'm in business. Yeah. I'm an entrepreneur. So what is that like for you though, man? Like when people like that question, is that a question that comes up often for you now since you went full time, or is it something that it's just kind of in the rear view? People don't really ask much.
I feel like I don't get asked as much anymore. But yeah, like first starting out, dude, like before the stream grew and like trying to explain it. I mean, I feel like gaming and streaming is way more popular now than it used to be anyway. So more people in general understand it now. But before, you know, like the idea of somebody watching you play video games even like blew people's mind. And I'm over here like, dude, do you not sit there and watch someone play football on TV? Like,
right. It's the same thing, right?
It's literally the same. I mean, it's not the same thing, but it's similar, you know, like how I'm sure you can understand it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the hardest thing for me, especially my uncle, right? My uncle, when I first told him that I was leaving my job and starting this, he was like, "You're gonna do what? And people are gonna pay for that?"
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah. People enjoy it. They get a subscription. It's kind of like having a subscription to Netflix, right?
Yeah.
You get to watch what you want to watch, and people are there to watch it. So that doesn't even make sense to me. I wouldn't pay to watch you play a game. So that annoys me. I'm like, well, yeah, maybe to you, but other people might think it's the coolest thing in the world that they get to sit there and watch somebody play a game and talk to them at the same time.
Exactly. I actually have had so just like I work pediatrics at my nursing job, and so it's usually just for I guess if you include this in the video, but pediatrics is essentially like age 0 to 17. So that's like my patient population. And sometimes the parents will try to like take shots at video games while I'm in the room. And it's funny because they're like, "Can you believe he's watching this person play video games?" And I'm sitting there like, yeah. Yeah, how weird is that?
Actually, now that we're talking about it, you should go check out GoatR2.
If only you knew.
I hear he's pretty cool.
I think an important thing for people coming up is to not focus as much. I mean, like I feel like everybody wants to be the best, right? But like realistically, the streamers that are at the top, like doing that, like if your main thing is just being good at the game, it is going to be so much harder for you to grow as a streamer, dude. And if you were to, you know, showcase your personality and like what you're about over your gameplay.
And what's funny is me and Chalk spoke about the exact same thing in his interview is you can be good at the game, but if you're just sitting there staring at the game, worried about your win rates and everything that goes into the game, it's going to be really hard for you to build that community and continue to grow. And even now, like, how do you balance between your engagement and like really trying, because your streams, like I said, man, I enjoy your streams. I can sit in your streams late at night when I'm getting ready to go to bed, or me and the kids are hanging out. Yeah. Because you're a good streamer that I can watch with my kids, and I know that like they're not going to get any crazy jokes. Like you have a lot of innuendos, you have a lot of funny stuff, but you're not just sitting there dropping every cuss word in the book and
I try to be better about. I used to be honest with you, I did used to curse more, but for me, and the reason I did it is not for necessarily the stream right now. It's more so like my son's growing up, and I don't want him, like, if he's going back and listening to me, you know, just want to make sure I'm setting a good example for him and my daughter as well. But he's first up, so that's why I said him. But
how do you balance the personality and the gameplay? Because like I said, a lot of people don't realize you're an insane player. You're really good at the game.
Thanks, man.
And it's more so like Goat's great at content. He's a great streamer, but like actually watch him play the game. He's kind of cracked. But how did you balance that? And even now, what is that like for you?
Well, for me, I guess it started like I've always been pretty like competitive with games. So like even when I was younger, like Call of Duty 4, I was playing game battles and, you know, kill racing, things like that. That's just stuff that I grew up doing. Like I've always taken games very like competitively. But as I got into streaming, I've always been just like a goofy personality. Like anybody that knows me in real life, you're gonna get the same person pretty much. Right. Just kind of growing up, I was always just goofy, man. Like not really caring about, you know, people, like what they think about me and how you know, some people probably don't like or maybe cringe at some of the things that I do on stream, dude, but I'm just having fun, man. And it's like I feel like you can't be afraid to be yourself, bro, because there's never gonna be any streamer that everybody likes. And so like you're gonna have people that like your stream, you're gonna have people that don't like your stream, and it's like accepting the fact that like regardless, you just got to be yourself, because people are gonna either love you or not like what you're putting out. Focusing on gameplay, like when Fortnite first came out, I realized I was pretty good at the game, and just try to continue getting better at it, you know, over the years. But I've always just prioritized like funny moments. You know, if I see something or think of something in game that would be like fun to do for content, or would make like a funny video, or maybe make the chat laugh a little bit, man, those are the things that I'm gonna prioritize. But with that being like said, there are moments where I'm like, okay, we're gonna lock in and like drop a 20 bomb, you know what I mean? Like there's certain moments where I'm like, okay, we're playing really good today, let's just like have fun and frag out.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell the difference on those days, when you're really full sending everybody, and when you're just kind of like, all right, let's just chill out a little bit, let's be personality forward today.
Yep.
What would you say your community, like as a whole, like do they prefer you fragging out all the time, or do they prefer you to just be Goofy Ryan? I think probably prefer like the goofy streams, but I think people appreciate the mixture. I try to like, I feel like I try to keep my stream a surprise, you know, like when you tune in to a certain extent, you have no idea what you're gonna see that day. And I kind of like that aspect of the stream, and I have fun with it, because you may tune in, I'm doing random duos pretending like I'm a grandma, or like like the next stream we're playing with Bush Season, doing like a kill race. You know, like yesterday on stream, I pretended like I was a detective, and I turned off my camera, and I literally just like role played like a voiceover with some detective music in the background, and it was just fun, man. Like I just like having fun and mixing things up. You guys won here
in the bush.
Over here.
Oh,
is the guy that I had.
I'll go for this guy then. I think he's hiding. Yep, there he goes. Oh wait, here's your guy.
Yeah, he's low in.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die. Oh, I'm hurt.
Dude, that guy keeps coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, what the heck, dude?
He's got beams too.
Yeah, he does.
There's a big pot over here on me.
I got a big right here. I'm chilling. Thank you though. Yeah, let's get this guy out of here so we can chill.
Yeah, I'm about to shock him off the tree.
We could both pom right now, dude. You.
We could both pop. Dude, I haven't even used them because my keybind for use is scroll up.
Oh, okay.
101 on him. So there's no way to get out of it. He's one over there.
He gave up, bro.
Nice. Like, all right, I'm done. I was just joking. Yeah. It's not that serious.
That's funny. Challenge videos for sure, man. Like, though, like I like doing super like ridiculously hard challenges that people don't think you're gonna win, and just because like that feeling when you finally do, dude. Especially if you have like a prediction up in the chat going. It is so much fun, man. Doing like we did like a win with the business turret only back in chapter 4. and that was
yeah,
just
which wasn't
insane.
easy.
Yeah,
Not
no,
an
I
easy
almost punched
feat
my
for
monitor.
Sure. Bro, I almost did that today. I was doing probably the easiest challenge in this game, just gray weapons only.
Yeah.
But I run into Prospering. I run into Bearded Blevins. I'm running into Chalk. And it's like, can y'all just leave me alone? Like, y'all are going ham right now, and I just have a gray weapon with no ammo.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, those morning lobbies.
Those are probably the hardest.
Chalk, Dakotas, Prospering.
Yeah, bro. Like, they're all crazy at the game. And they're like, that's a skill level that I am not at. I mean, it's evident. And I just, I'm just playing the game. I'm having a good time. Just leave me alone. Let me do my thing.
I feel like you have such good conversations on your stream, man. I feel like a lot of people love just like, oh,
yeah,
just like
this guy right here. He's got that good aim.
Oh dang, yeah, see. Oh shoot, let me fall back a sec.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're both spraying me out, bro. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I think I'm cooked here.
I mean, I think we have to lose one. Every interview we've done so far, we've lost at least.
He doesn't know.
This might be that one.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Okay.
He knows.
Oh my gosh, dude. I guess I can pop my big pots. That might help.
Yeah, before they scan again.
Yeah, the scan's coming. I'm gonna see if I can't get to this, bro. If I can get to this island.
Yeah, you might just be able to take free beams from island.
Where is it? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I'm dead. GG's.
Oh yeah, it's GG's. Where's that aim from earlier?
Oh, I have 2 health and I just went in the zone.
GG's.
GG's. That's all right, man.
Dang.
I didn't realize that was the last team, bro, to be honest. I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either when I sent them. But yeah, like that's what I try to, what you were saying is like, I try to make my streams to where it's just conversation, right? Like I can get sweaty when I need to get sweaty, but majority of the time I'm just trying to vibe.
I can tell you've gotten a lot better at the game just from when I initially started watching your streams and like seeing you now. I can tell like you definitely, bro, you're sweaty. It's cool to watch.
I appreciate it, man. But man, for you, so like with your community, you're pretty active in your community. You do a lot of different things. And I'm sure like any other streamer, you have a lot of people in there that are either starting to stream or they're trying to figure out like what they're doing wrong with their streams and they're just not growing. It's not natural, or they think they should have a lot more viewers, but they don't. Right. What's some of that advice that you would give them to kind of help them? Like, hey, if I was in your shoes right now, this is what I would do, and this is what I would recommend for you.
Oh man, yeah. There's to be honest, man, if I had to restart right now and I was back at 0 on everything, I feel like the move right now still is to prioritize TikTok, even though it is getting like more popular, it is getting more competitive. I still feel like it's the best place to just simply get discovered. But man, I feel like a lot of people still prioritize being live over streaming. And dude, when I tell you, when I learned how to edit, dude, and I focus on content. Hold on, I got a transformer that's trying to kill me currently. Oh hell, dude, if we blow that up, he's done. Oh, here's his buddy. What are y'all doing?
Nice.
Did you got the other guy?
Yeah, he's
nice.
up here.
Shoot, I forgot what I was saying. I think I was saying
but you were saying like prioritizing content.
Oh yeah, over streaming, bro. I mean, so many people like, I get it, because like the whole purpose is to be live, right? And to a certain extent, you have to be live to even learn how to become like a good streamer, I would say, and like interact with your chat, and also like be able to multitask playing the game and things like that. But focusing up and learning how to edit is just, I feel like it's so important, dude. And also finding what type of content you want to upload and just being consistent with it. Like for example, when I first got into Warzone, bro, it took me forever. Like I got stuck at like 2,000 views for, I want to say like probably 20 videos, man. Like I uploaded every single day though, and I never stopped. Like regardless of not seeing improvement at the time, I would make little adjustments, you know, and try different things. And then finally something clicked, and I just still even now, dude, I have certain videos that I like making, but I try to push myself to try new things. And because you never know where content's gonna go, right? Like even though something's doing good right now,
exactly,
I want to be in a situation where I can edit any style video. Like if you got an update, I can give you that. If you got like a gameplay video, maybe like a storytelling video, or you know, different styles. Like being good at everything is like my focus, and I'm not that yet. I'm not saying I'm good at everything, but like that's where I want to be. I want to like push myself to do different styles and just try to be good at everything.
Yeah, and like I said before, man, like your content as a whole, you do really good. Like me and Chalk have talked about it, and I wish I could edit half as well as you can. But that's why I just started getting somebody to edit for me, because it's like that's a skill that I don't have. Like looking at a video and being okay, I can make something creative out of this. I don't have that creative mind. But I can give you an idea and say how I want it, and I'm very picky once you do start editing it. So I mean, there's that too. Yeah.
No, that's good. And honestly, with the way stream's growing, like more and more people are getting into editing as well, not just streaming. So yeah, having an editor is awesome, dude. If someone's able to do that as well. But yeah, for new streamers, man, I would say a good balance to have is however long you stream for, you should edit for that same time. Like I would stream for 2 hours and I'd also edit for 2 hours. Or if I stream for 3 hours, I'd edit or / brainstorm for 3 hours, and making sure that I'm putting my, you know, that effort in to, because that's where you're gonna grow, man. Like when it comes to content, something I learned early on, like when I used to make Warzone content, I was posting with in my mind, I was like, okay, which video, what my next one that I do, how is it going to get the most views? And I was focusing on views. And when you do that, or like when I was doing that, at least I realized that I wasn't showing like how I am on stream, man. Like when I was doing those top 5 videos, like I could add a little bit of personality in those, but like for the most part, if you're making videos, you want your content to reflect your stream, because at the end of the day, the whole reason you're posting it is so that people like will tune in, right? So if you're somebody who's good, like Bush Season, right? He's really good at the game. He uploads, his content is all about like him fragging out and like all these cool different, like, you know, like people that he runs into in game, how he doesn't miss and things like that. So like he does a great job of displaying like how his streams go, right? So I think for a new streamer starting out, like highlighting the way you stream is important, and not necessarily focusing. Like if you're someone who, oh my gosh, this guy is just sweaty.
Yeah, there's another guy right on top of me.
I got this guy, but I'm low.
Tip Spit Bucket is following me around. That's the name.
Oh shoot.
I think they dipped once you got the buddy.
I got their buddy. All right, well.
Yeah, he had free beams on me. There was nowhere to hide over there.
Like obviously everybody wants to show the squad wipe fight, right? Like if you make a good play, but if you're someone whose like content is not consistently like high kill gameplay, I think it's more important. Like obviously it's good to show that too, because you want to show your skills. But highlighting like the funny things that you do on stream, or maybe like, you know, whatever your stream style is, like highlighting those that's important.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, just being a personality.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can't watch somebody that doesn't do anything or just not entertaining as a whole. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I got him. That was Tiff again. Oh my gosh, bro. That team was
nice.
They were matching.
Well, this is a different guy. The other friend took off, or the other guy's not here.
I'm gonna go smack this, dude.
Yep.
That's something that I messed up on early on, though, was that I was focusing on like the views that my videos would get rather than like how I am on stream, you know, and not showcasing like what I'm about.
Yeah, because it's, I mean, your videos are really good, but early on, like if you scroll back to what your early videos were, they don't showcase who you are today, especially, or really even possibly who you were then.
Yeah, dude, I think everybody, like, if you were to go back and everybody's like, if you go back to everybody's like when they started making content, it is so hard to watch it, bro. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
just cringing, dude.
Oh,
but it's like that kind of stuff is necessary because you learn from it, and you know.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have to. If you're not learning from what you're doing, I don't know that it'd actually be worth it.
Yeah.
But man, I guess for you, we're getting ready to wrap this up. Like for you in the future, do you have any big plans that you're looking forward to, or things that you're wanting to do within the next 1-5 years?
Man, I guess my big goal, I kind of mentioned on it earlier, but getting the YouTube flow going, man. I feel like I've gotten TikTok. You know, I've been doing TikTok for years, and I understand short form content. Even though it's constantly changing, like even right now, dude, my views, like I'm struggling a little bit on TikTok, but I don't let it affect me how it used to. Like if the views go down, whether that's on stream or in my content that I'm posting, I don't let it affect me, because if you let it affect your mental, it's going to affect how frequently you're uploading, and it's going to, you know, mess with you on stream and stuff like that. So I try not to look at stuff like that, but yeah, for YouTube, that's like my big goal, is to get that going, man, and be consistent with it. Whether I'm getting, you know, like right now, I think I started a new channel. My first couple of videos got 200 views, and then my most recent one's almost at 3,000. So it's just seeing even like that kind of a jump just gave me like a whole bunch of motivation to keep staying consistent with it and trying new things, man. But yeah, having a flow of YouTube would be super nice, because if you look at any big like, you know, content creator, they all have a good YouTube channel, like a successful YouTube channel. I think it's important, and I've prioritized short form for a really long time, but just moving forward, dude, just before we end, because I know you're saying we're kind of like wrapping it up, I just want to say, like, on record, I would not be where I'm at, dude, without the support of my wife, because literally everything that I've been able to do with streaming, it's been like a huge sacrifice for us, you know. And when I first started streaming, it seemed like it wasn't worth the sacrifice. You know, the stream wasn't going anywhere. There was times where I almost quit, and so just having somebody, dude, that just believes in you, that just makes the whole situation different, man. So she's the backbone of the stream, man.
And she's also just as funny, if not funnier.
Yeah, dude. Yes, my chat prefers her to be on stream.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys are running duos and I hear her in the background, dude, it's always funny. 'Cause she'll have that little bit of rage moment, and I'm like, yes, this is why we're here tonight. But it's always funny, man. Always good content, and you guys do really well together.
Thanks, man.
I got a duo down here. They're both cracked.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm coming. Or I'm down here with you now.
Yeah, I don't know what they came down here for, but yeah, just having somebody by your side that believes in you and trusts you and knows what you're doing, and really the encouragement to keep going. Like without my wife, man, there would have been days where it's like, I'm just not feeling it right now.
Yep.
Don't want to. Especially when the game is bad. When the game is bad, that's when it gets extremely difficult.
Absolutely. And obviously, like us being streamers, like we're putting ourselves out there to be judged publicly by people every day, right? Like people who don't know us maybe feel like something we do on stream is, you know, now I don't know, like maybe you're having a bad day, right? And like you get frustrated on stream, or maybe that's somebody's perception of you now. And it's just like having somebody to help. I've had moments too where I got like, you know, emotional after a stream where like, you know, dang, I had just had a bunch of haters, or you know, just having somebody keep you grounded too when it comes to the streaming thing is important as well, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And you and I are very fortunate that we have those people for us that help us get through it daily.
Most definitely, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason I full sent it. Like my wife told me, she was like, just do it. You want to do it? Go for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would have never done it in a million years.
That's awesome, dude.
Because like before I started streaming, man, I didn't even post any videos. I didn't post pictures on Facebook. Like there was no social media presence that I ever existed.
Yeah. So you're kind of learning like a whole new thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so like for me, it was always something I wanted to do, and I was always watching Tim the Tatman. Like I grew up watching Tim the Tatman.
Yeah.
Ninja, and then I got into Summit 1G for a little bit because he was playing in No Pixels on GTA. And so dude, like just watching Summit. All these streamers.
My logo was actually designed based off him. I've taken inspiration from a couple streamers. I guess just kind of going back into the. Sorry if I'm kind of yapping on.
No, you're good, bro.
Dude, I think there's a big difference between copying a content creator and like taking inspiration. So, for example, like Summit 1G's logo, when I came back and did the whole GoatR2 thing, I mean, I thought his logo was so sick. So I kind of did something similar. I think the one I currently have is different, but yeah, I was inspired by him for the logo. And then when it comes to my goat mask, I actually got that from, so when Ninja he'd get a win and he'd put a headband on after his wins. And so I was like, dude, that is such a cool thing. And like, so back in chapter 1, when I first started streaming, I would put the goat mask on after every win. Well, then it got to a point where I was like, okay, wait, this thing's super hot. And we were winning like a decent amount. I'm not saying like we weren't like crazy, but I was like, I can't keep doing it. So it ended up turning into like something that we just do when the chat's hype, or maybe we hit like a crazy shot or something and just get goofy with it. But it started off like taking inspiration from his headband.
That's really funny, bro. I mean, you can't go wrong with the goat mask and the gritty. I mean, I've seen it too many times, but it's always funny, bro.
It's the combo. It's my go-to. Signature move, dude.
Bro, it's great. It works. People love it. And when you do it, your chat goes crazy.
It's fun,
like
man. Your
chat moves so unbelievably fast anyways.
Yeah.
And then when you do something like that, and it's just like, dude, how does he keep up? Does he actually see this, or is he just faking these comments? And then you read a comment that I actually see, and it's like, oh, okay. He's actually reading it.
Oh man. Yeah, no, they keep it fun, dude. That's half the fun. I'm sure like your community is the same way, but like obviously like streaming's fun and playing the game's fun, but like dude, that chat interaction, man, it can really change. Like I've had streams, bro, where I'm like not necessarily feeling it when I first get on, and just once you hop in, bro, and you're laughing, making some jokes with everybody, or it can change so quick, man. Like they can really change the entire stream, honestly.
Oh yeah, I mean it changes everything.
Yeah.
Their level of enthusiasm to be there changes your enthusiasm to be there.
Yep. I made this entire team very angry, by the way. They're mad. Oh, this guy's a solo now. Oh wait, no. Never mind. I'm coming,
Oh
bro.
my gosh, I'm stuck.
I got one.
I couldn't reload. I'm stuck.
Oh wow. There's two.
Yeah, you're alone here.
Okay. Whoa. All right, we clutch this maybe. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's gonna be a sweaty game here, dude.
They're everywhere.
Are you safe there? They run away from you?
Yeah, they ran away. I might be able to back down on the other side.
Oh, he's chasing me. Oh.
Yeah.
I got one.
Nice.
I'm getting thirsted. Oh, he's won. No way, dude.
Oh, this is easy, bro. You got this.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. For sure.
Yeah, you just gotta lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. He might have actually disappeared. There's a slurp truck down there. Maybe. Yeah. You see him to your left? Down low?
I didn't see the guy to my left. I see this dude, though.
Yeah, he went under the tunnel to the to grab that slurp truck.
Down here?
To your right now, behind you.
Oh. Alrighty then. Bro, you got what? How old are you? What's your vision, bro?
I'm 27. That huge vision, dude.
Oh yeah, you got the huge vision. Oh my gosh.
Bro, he's actually rebooting.
Bye, Felicia.
He passed the slurp truck to try and reboot in this zone.
That's a dedicated teammate right there. Oh
yeah, it is.
Say I won't revive you right now. Get him off the hill. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if this is the move, bro.
I'm doing it. Ohana.
Maybe they push you for it
family. Though. Nah. Oh, here he comes.
There it is.
Buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. He's scared. He's scared.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
what
scared.
did he do?
I think he gave up.
GG's.
GG's, dude.
Let's go, dude.
Dang,
what a win, man. Well, the last question I have for you, man, before we wrap it all up and say our goodbyes. For you, at the end of the day, what does success look like? And when it's all said and done, what do you want it to mean?
Dude, I think just like being able to look back and be proud of like what I've accomplished obviously is good, but just making like simple things, bro, like making an impact on people's lives. Like there's been times where people come into the chat, bro. There's certain people, dude, that have been watching for, I mean, literally years. And sometimes I sit there, like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, they're putting me on like a TV show every night for years. And like, that is, it's hard to comprehend sometimes when I'm sitting there thinking about it, but like that is super important. And so I try to keep that in mind, you know, with everything, and like always trying to put my best foot forward, making sure I'm giving 110%. Like if I'm not feeling it, man, I'm not going to stream. I'd rather just give it like everything. And I just, when it comes to like doing what you really want to do in life, like I love being a nurse, and I've always loved being a nurse, but I knew as soon as I got into streaming that like, this is what I want to do. And so I think for like my kids growing up and like watching how or what I'm trying to do, maybe it inspires them to do what they really want to do with their life. So just not being afraid to go outside the norm and try new things. Even if it's, you know, maybe things that people don't like, but you just kind of stick with what you're doing, man, and be confident in how you feel. I think that's important for me. Yeah,
dude. Like for you, I would definitely say there's a lot to look back on and smile. You're doing the right things, man. You have a great space for people to come in, just feel welcome, feel comfortable, enjoy their time. I was in your stream the other night and I seen somebody resub it 4 years and some change. And I was like, dude, that's inspiration. That's something at one point that we could all want to see, is that somebody is stuck with you for that long, and continues to watch your stream daily. And whether they're there, you know, for the entire stream or just 10 minutes,
right?
That's something that they're coming back to every single day.
Yeah, I mean,
and supporting month after month.
Absolutely. And there's people that have come and go, you know, like that's just how it is with streaming. Maybe they lose interest in Fortnite. It's not necessarily something that the streamer does, but even people just coming back after. I've had people come back after like years, bro. Like somebody from when I very first started, and like even people coming back and showing love like that, dude. It's awesome. It's so freaking cool. But nah, man, dude, moving forward, being able to support my family. My goal is to where my wife doesn't have to work as a nurse anymore, and we can kind of move into our quote unquote, I guess, forever home. Those are big time goals for me. So that's the kind of effort you're going to be seeing from me coming up in the next couple of years, man, for sure.
Dude, that's awesome. And you're such a huge inspiration. Like I said, man, I really appreciate you taking the time, hopping in here with me, running some games, sharing your story, who you are outside of stream. And it's really cool to get to know Ryan and not just GoatR2.
Right. No, I appreciate the invite, man. And honestly, I'm gonna share this video with my community, because there's probably like just the questions that you asked. not necessarily things that I talk about on stream, or, you know, maybe it's something that even my own community hasn't heard from yet. So I appreciate you taking the time to ask these different questions and really get to know me. And I watched your Chalk Dunny video, and you're doing a great job, bro. I love what you're doing.
Bro, I appreciate it. Really means a lot from you, especially, like I said, the caliber of content you push out and what you've done, and just seeing your success skyrocket. And just in a short amount of time that I've been watching you and hanging out in your streams and whatnot. It's really cool to see, and man, I just love it. Huge inspiration. Love the success on your side, and it's really awesome.
Thank you, dude.
But dude, in closing, where can we find you? All your socials. What socials do you have, and where can we show some love?
My main one is myspace.com/GoatR2. No, I'm playing. All
right, dude. You have the profile banner and everything, and the music on there still?
You're in my top 5, dude.
Dude, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
TikTok, Twitch. I mean, I have it everywhere, man. I'm pretty much like any social media that you can think of. We are trying to at least upload there. The main ones being Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. Recently, I was doing a deal with Meta, so I was uploading more there. I was able to see a lot of growth on Meta or on Instagram, so that was really cool. Instagram, Facebook are very underrated. For if anybody's like trying to get into streaming and y'all are like listening right now, Instagram and Facebook, very, very, very underrated. Snapchat also. I haven't got into Snapchat too much, but the views there are pretty cool, pretty crazy. So if you're not seeing success with a video on TikTok, I've had a video flop on TikTok that pulled like 500,000 views on Facebook or Instagram. So you try your video everywhere. Crazy. If it doesn't do good on one, it doesn't mean it's a bad video necessarily. It just didn't hit the right demographic.
Right. Awesome. Man, like I said, I really appreciate your time today. You're awesome. Appreciate all the love that you're showing today, and just hopping in here.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Thanks for having me.
Wish you continued success, brother.
You too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You too, man.
All right, brother.
I appreciate it, brother.